am excited to share with you something that has helped me so much. It's called the poor man's massage. And, you know, we put our bodies through a lot with dance, through work, just normal life, if you're lifting up your kids or you're on the computer all day. So this is something that's really helped me, and it's cheap. So that's exciting to share too. So let me just get started and show you a couple of these things that I'm using to roll my body, to open up my fascia. That really helps me to release a lot of tension, and also is helping with injury prevention. I seriously have benefited from doing these exercises in these programs. So let me just start. You got a lot of options here. So the basic one is your classic foam roller. It's not too big. It's really, really light. Okay, so I took this one on tour. That's why I have my name on it. So you can use it to put in your luggage or take with you anywhere. It's pretty lightweight. You can find it online. So that's like your basic one. I don't have all of them. I have another one that I use, but it's not here. The other one is called, this one is kind of interesting. It's called the rumble roller. And you can see it's got these nodules here. And it's softish. It's got some give to it. But it really gets into the knots, and you can just keep shifting your body up and down on it, and it's really fun. You can do all kinds of exercises with it. So I highly recommend it, but let me tell you, it takes some getting used to. It's kind of painful in the beginning. So make sure you're kind of working your way up to it. Don't put all your body weight on it immediately. So I'll show you what that means when we get to the rolling parts. Okay, so then you want to upgrade to the extreme rumble roller, the black one. So this one is kind of a navy blue. So if you're buying it online, it's a little bit heavier, and the nodules are really hard, not so much give. So it kind of digs in there. Maybe you like that. So check it out, the rumble roller, and it's pretty big, but I like it. I use it on my feet. I do some standing exercises on it as well. I'll show you what that looks like, but kind of gets into the nodules, but kind of painful in the beginning. All right, so this one is a crazy fun thing. It's called the Hyperice vibration technology, and it vibrates. So it gets in a little bit deeper in another kind of a way. So it's a great way to massage your body and to roll out everything. So it works just as a roller. You can, roll everything, but you got this, I think it has three different vibration settings. So have fun with that. Okay, so you can get a little deeper. And this one is fun. Obviously great for on the go. You can just, in the backyard, fill it up with wine, have some wine, and then just give yourself a nice romantic massage by yourself with this one. So it's a water bottle, Mobot, really fun, very practical, and it's got these nodules on it here, so you can kind of see how the different textures are. Really good for rolling. It's got some dents in it, but this is just another fun way to use these. So get out a yoga mat and let's get started with some rolling. All right, let's get started. So I've got a nice yoga mat that's going to help with the slippage. So we don't want any slippage. So I'm going to start with my calves, and I'm just going to start rolling it out here. So you have a couple of options. You can use this to have less weight. The more body weight you have. So for example, I want to go deeper. I am going to put all my body weight there. Okay, so you can kind of find, that's deep. So you can find what feels good for you. Get a little core workout. Get those calves rolled out. You can try the other side. Sweet spot. You can also leave your hips on the floor and just roll out a little easier. So find what works good for you and what feels appropriate, and you will probably build up to this. All right, let's move it out. Let's do our hamstrings, back of the legs. So sometimes they get tight for a lot of sitting. So you can just start with getting that rolling going back and forth. You can slow down on the sweet spots. Roll it around here. Also helps with a little bit of cellulite, but we all know that mostly comes from diet. So be mindful of that, but it definitely helps with that. All right, let's take it to the other hamstring. So I'm going to get a little bit more weight. Again, I just cross my foot over, and that helps me get more body weight onto this roller. More pressure. Foot down, less pressure. Check it out. See what feels good. Ah, good stuff. Let's move over to the IT band. I'm going through this a little bit fast because I just want to show you some cool ideas, so spend as much time as you want on it. So I like to go sideways, and this is so good for your knees, is rolling out the IT band, and that runs across the outside of the leg. So option one is to cross over and have more weight onto this leg and less weight onto the rolling leg. Soft flex in the foot here. And you can kind of go up all the way up into the hip. Ah, it's kind of juicy up there. Be careful. All right, and let's get a little bit deeper. We're gonna stack the legs, soft flex in the feet, and then we're gonna roll with all of our body weight onto that side of the leg. Ugh, very, very intense. Then you can scoot it up a little bit, and you can also get into the hip. So good. I'm not going to put all my body weight there on this one, so it just gets that little juicy pocket on the side. So good. Getting that IT band, again, really good and helpful for the knees. All right, let's get the quadricep. So I'm going to roll over to the front of it. This looks kind of precarious too, so if your kids walk in, just tell them mommy's getting her massage. Okay, so I like to use my hands for support. This leg is kind of out, and I'm just gonna be rolling the top. So good at the top of that quadricep, getting in there. And you can just do a little turnout and get into the inner thigh as well. So if you've had a good workout or a good yoga class, you might be sore. This is going to help so much with soreness and also with the lactic acid. All right, let's take it to the other side. Let's do the IT band on the opposite leg. Make sure you roll equally. You got to get everything done. So again, less weight. I'm using this for supports. And I'm just going to roll here. Soft flex in the foot. So it's a little bit active. Getting that IT band. And let's get all the body weight there, stacking the feet. Use your hands for balance. Use your core. So good, so deep. And let's get into that little pocket, the top of the hip. You know, as belly dancers, this is our area that we really work a lot. So it's really good to roll that out. Roll out that fascia. That fascia is going to hold those muscles. That release. It's all about the release. So nice and soft and slow, nice and relaxed. So good. All right, let's get on to the top of the right quadricep. So roll over to the top, and I kind of just prop my other leg here. Use your hands for supports, and you want to just move up and down on that quadricep. The quadricep is the largest muscle in your body, so it takes a lot of pounding throughout your life, in the dancing. And then let's go all the way up, 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 up. And the top of that, where it connects to the hip, piriformis, the psoas. Let's take it to the top of the hip, where the psoas is meeting. And if you want to get into inner thigh, just do a little turnout here. And then you can get into that inner thigh action. Let's get into the glutes and the piriformis. This is by far the thing I've done most with this foam roller. So get on it, take a seat, and first you can just start with the basics, rolling the glutes. Get one glute. Just find like the top of the glutes too. Helps with my lower back tension. Okay, let's get the other glute. Find my sweet spot, I kind of hang out there. Got a little knot at the top. So just kind of get in there and work it, just like your masseuse would. All right, so this is a game changer. Take that foot, flex it over, soft flex, create the number 4, and then get onto this glute, this hip. That is going to open up the piriformis a lot. So again, keep moving around, find that juicy spot, and you can hold. Sometimes you can just find the spot and hold it. That's really, really helpful. Again, I'm doing this a little bit faster than normal. These cool and fun exercises. Let's do the other side. So I'm gonna flex, take that little bit of a turnout, core is engaged, so you can really control what you're doing, and then just start rolling around on that opposite hip. You can tilt the body, find the sweet spot, hang out there for a second, give a little rock and roll. Hip, yummy, top of the hip. So good. If you do nothing else, at least do this one every day. So good. So now we can get into the lower back. Be careful, you don't want too much pressure on your kidneys. So be careful, be mindful of that. Grab your hair, because you don't want it to roll under. It'll pull your hair right out. And just, the lower back, so good. I like to kind of hold my head up, also it protects my hair. And then bring the elbows in, and that's gonna like get right behind your shoulder blades. Good stuff. Oh my gosh, so good. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that crack. So good. So you get your rhomboids, get right behind your shoulder blades, get your neck here. And then I also use this as a little stretch, so you can just find the sweet spot here, and then you can just open and then do like cactus arms. And if you're on the laptop a lot, it should feel so So usually I would spend quite a few minutes in that position, just opening up. It's really great for opening up the sternocleidomastoid, the neck, the front of the shoulders, so it's really great for that tension coming around the back here. So good. You can also get into your lats here on the side. Go find that space. And again, the more you lift your body up, the more intensity you're gonna get. So maybe you want more, maybe you want less. Okay, let's try the other side. This is gonna do really even. Even though the body feels a little uneven. Okay, so last fun thing for this one is you're gonna take it long ways. And I did this with my physical therapist. This was to help my back with core strength. So really fun. Scoot to the end. If you have a longer one, it's a little bit easier. So you're gonna get on your back. Okay, take your feet in the air. Just have fun. And it's just a balancing little thing you can do. You can do this with your kids, or your husband, or your neighbors. Fun challenge. And just have fun with that. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Poor man's massage, never leave home without it. It's really, really a useful tool that I have found that has helped me to prevent injury, to save my body, and get me through these many years of damage.